Did I actually send that? Oh god.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Direfox frequently forgets that I hit the go live button and then... Okay, I did. So, safety guy at work has... he calls this twitching, by the way, because he thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I think it's funny too. So, I keep forgetting to send him the notification, or like I guess a shared link or whatever, for when we go live. And I finally remember to do it this time, but I closed my messenger app too fast, so I thought I didn't send it. Hence the... Did I actually send that? Welcome once again to Direfox going crazy. Anywho. So, I did a couple things off screen, by which I mean I got woefully lost. This map, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was last stream or the stream before, I realized you could zoom in. Mind blow, I know, right? So, I backtracked. I didn't find...
So, like, the first couple of things that I ask when I open a map?
Yeah, I obviously didn't do. So I saw it was all in one screen, I was like, oh, okay, that's it, that's the map, right?
Okay.
You know, not thinking with the logic center of my noggin. But anywho, I
didn't
backtracked.
say anything.
Thanks. Hello, Arthur! I'm gonna say it, Garfield is actually kind of funny. He is actually kind of funny.
Depends on which iteration.
Generation?
Yeah, iteration.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Some are really funny, and some are just kind of...
Eh. Like, Nurgle...
People find this funny.
Is it Nurgle? The little gray cat. Is it Nurgle?
I think...
It's a really weird name. But I've never heard a cat called Nurgle before. But like some of the episodes with Nurgle...
You've heard a cat called Smeagol?
Yeah, my aunt's cat.
Duos.
Oh, no, wrong.
Parents'
No,
cat.
sorry, my aunt's cat was another name that I don't know if is safe to repeat on the internet. Because it's...
Right! That one!
That one. It's so close to something awful. I don't know the inspiration behind the naming of that cat, by the way. I have no idea. All of her other cats were named Kitten, Cat, or like Kit Kat or something. Like, no, those stupid cute names. And then there was the other one.
The other one.
I can't Do you know how close that word is?
By the way, did you check that sound alerts are working?
No! Frick! Okay, I'm gonna check that.
Lol.
Thank you. But after that long little interlude, Arthur, I hope you're having a good day. My day absolutely was trash, but we're not gonna go into it too much, I hope. I rehashed it to both now Duo and Wolf here, and I've thoroughly forgotten some of the stuff that's happened. Which I guess is a good thing? I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm gonna call it a good thing. Yeah. Garfield, Odie. All good things. Refresh browser source just to do it. Oh, I didn't switch the freaking audio. There we go. Sorry for the echo. Wolf,
What?
you're a freaking champion. Thank you. If you hadn't told me to check the audio, I wouldn't have realized that I hadn't skipped it over.
And they can't... And that they couldn't hear the game?
No, they can hear the game, just
Not the sound alerts?
not the sound alerts, yeah. There we go. Jesus Christmas. John or Garf? Garf. John or Garfield? Okay.
So
yeah.
the main guy or Garfield.
Well, Garfield's
So it's
freaking
probably the Garfield cartoon from like 2000-ish.
the proper one.
Not the proper one.
Not the
the
proper
proper
one?
one for us. But proper Garfield's older than that.
Oh, right. Let's break the story down.
If I remember right, that like 2000-ish Garfield generation was pretty spicy sometimes.
Yeah, there were some pretty spicy ones. Oops, wrong button. 1980 version is my favorite. You like the style? That's fair. If it's what I remember it is, then yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I also really liked Calvin and Hobbes for a while. The kid with the baby tiger, or the tiger stuffed animal, that whenever like no other humans were around, it would turn into an actual like tiger. That one was fun.
Not sure I actually saw that.
Zion,
Maybe at all.
Zion has a book with Calvin and Hobbes.
So?
I mean, fair. I remember, actually, when they first moved up to the house that Zion is currently in, they had a couple of Calvin and Hobbes books that I would just rip through. That's great. Thanks, Mr. Jesterman. I forgot about you. 2010 Garfield cartoon was my childhood. I think it played a lot on Cartoon Network in like 2012.
Yeah, I don't know the 2010 version really. I think I saw some of it, but it was kind of junky.
Frick. Let me out. Let me out! Sorry, Cheshire. I just spawned him into it.
Oh!
Come here. Oh, right, I forgot already. Jeez. It was 3D, and actually a little bit funny. 3D. I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know that one.
It's been such a hot minute. There we go. Well, that's a new plant type. Alright, am I supposed to go this way? Yes, I am. I think we're gonna go to that actual that other tuna dog finally. I did find one off camera, which, I mean, whatever. But there's a couple of things, like a bunch of collectibles that I cannot reach until I have most likely the water power. There's a scene where Garfield is a nightmare that John and Odie turned into giant spiders that would try to eat him. What? I missed that one. Alright, Cheshire, what do we got up here? Anything? Alright. Onward ho. Why does this area look familiar? Yeah, we opened a chest here. Oh, okay, we just made a shortcut. Sweet. That's actually super useful. Because I was combing this area for random crap, trying to get to areas, obviously. Alright, good, so I can backtrack a little easier now. Ooh, do we get to fight you now?
Probably not.
Probably not. Cheshire, please come here. I probably should just keep the... Oops. The, illusion spell up. I feel like I haven't run into enough illusions. I don't know. I think I've run into, like...
There's the bubble back there.
Bubble?
See it? Try hitting it with
Oh, frick.
probably just the mushroom or something.
Oh, I also realized that there's probably a lot of people playing Monster Hunter right now because Title Update 6 dropped.
Oh.
Which...
Hey, you can jump over there.
can.
You want to take Cheshire with you?
Yep. Oops. That looks promising. Yeah. Alright. There's a lot of freaking little thingies to grab here. Oh, I also leveled up Cheshire a frick ton. Garfield versus Cheshire. I don't think Garfield would stand a chance. Alright, little Jester Man, what are you doing? Oh. Interesting. Cheshire?
What the fuck?
Oh, that's not Cheshire. It had the same coloration, I was a little concerned there. Alright, come here. I think this, yep, that's where it came from.
I can get all the other ones up there.
I thought I got a bunch.
No. Firefox, left. Right here.
Oh. Frick, I didn't even see those. Nice, thank you. Garfield ironically stomps the entire Bayonetta-verse with his Toon Force? I don't know Toon Force. Wait, this one seems connected. There we go. Found an illusion.
At least one of them.
Yeah. Nope. I guess I have to get the other side. Toon Force equals cartoon physics. That's... yeah, fair enough. Nope. Frick. Sweet. I'm glad I don't have to be like super close to items in order to get them. Freaking radishes. Oh, speaking of not speaking of, but that Italian restaurant, by the way, that we ordered from today,
Yeah.
they also had Mexican food. Let me tell you. Freaking Italians prepare things very specifically. And these burritos were definitely wet burritos.
Wet?
Wet.
Wet?
Wet. They were in like a soup.
What?
Yeah. Definitely not authentic Mexican food. At least that I understand it.
Huh.
I mean, they liked it, but it was covered in lettuce and tomato. Like, not in the burrito itself. On top of the burrito. And it had mozzarella cheese. Not a burrito!
So it's a Mexican twist on it.
It's an Italian twist on a burrito.
It's Italian food with a Mexican twist.
Yeah.
Or
like,
with Mexican flavor.
The way Jersey Girl described it is, it tastes Italian.
Yeah.
And I knew exactly what she meant. If Hunting Fox shows up today, I'm gonna have to tell him about the burrito. Because he's probably gonna be like, never order from that place again, which, I mean, the food was good. I had a meatball sub. That was great. So, don't order the burritos, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah.
Cartoons can do anything as long as I think it's funny, so Garfield could just grow into a bigger version to eat Cheshire just because it's funny. Yeah, that is true. Let's see. Dispelling illusions on enemies. Inside the distortion, you will need to use your magic to dispel the illusion, which shrouds the fairies with zeal, thus opening them up to attack. Oh boy. There we go. Oh wait, I got a bunch of extra abilities that I don't know how to use anymore. Did I just... okay, I just send him to the ether. Let me check real quick. Hey, I'm Mexican too! That is true. I know... well, that's a question. I don't know what you cook, actually. I know Hunting Fox is... well, Crow is technically a chef, so to speak.
Was?
Was? I don't remember, I'd have to ask.
Yeah, I think he actually did it as a job.
Okay, that's probably why I jumped to him first then.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arthur, have you ever had a wet burrito? That just sounds weird to say.
I wouldn't call Mexican-American food Mexican food by any stretch of means.
That's also fair. No, yeah, I figured.
Just like when you buy Chinese food in America, it's not actually Chinese food
No.
in any manner. It was invented by a Jewish guy in New York.
Mm-hmm. Which is really weird. But, cheap food.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe these freaking quote-unquote burritos anymore. Like,
You
there was
already
no...
had it close enough. I
a
guess.
new girl ordered one without beans. Like, how do you have a burrito without beans? Is that a thing?
Yes, I believe.
Arthur, is that a thing?
I don't think it's a... I barely think it's a thing, but I think it might actually be a thing.
Interesting. Maybe she doesn't like beans.
To me,
I didn't ask.
To me, it's like, if it doesn't have meat, it doesn't have beans or it doesn't have rice, it's probably not a burrito.
Well, it had rice, but it
At
was...
the very least, it's got to have beans and rice.
It was orange
the
rice,
meat
though.
is the one that's kind of optional.
Yeah, well, there was steak, there was chicken, and I think they ordered chicken burritos. But it had orange rice.
Huh.
So, it's a thing, but people usually just eat it with beans because... Hey, Duo! You came in on Burrito Talk, by the way. Apparently this new place that we ordered from is a Italian restaurant that makes burritos. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. And they were burritos drenched in soup. I mean, if the food tasted good, it was just presented very strangely, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Let's get him, Cheshire.
It was presented how Italians would present food.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, I can't turn into Whirlpool? Yeah. Interesting, okay.
Let's get him, Cheshire.
Now I can. Wait. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Transform. Neat. I mean, it was good food. It's just,
Cheshire.
I don't know. The Mexican part is suspect. Okay, new enemy. Bananic? Bananic. B-N-B-A-N-A-N-C-H. I think. Ow. Let's get you out of the way here first.
You're getting punished.
Oh. Then you go. Not gonna lie, controlling two different characters with two different controllers, kind of split screening-ish, so to speak,
Prepare yourselves.
is a little strange. Nice. Good job, Cheshire. The burritos from the one place that my old boss used to love were like logs.
Yeah, I
Do
know.
you remember those freaking things?
They were fucking huge.
Like what?
Because that was a real Mexican restaurant.
Oh yeah. They
Like-
had the freaking glass
Like,
bottle Coke, everything.
they basically didn't speak English Mexican restaurant.
The food was so good.
Yes.
It was the freaking like chips too, and the guac dip. That was good food. But the freaking burritos were chunky.
Cool.
Like there was no reason to order tacos at that point. Like none whatsoever. The burrito was like a couple bucks more and 10 times the food. It was crazy.
Maybe they had it priced like that because they just didn't like making tacos.
I wouldn't blame them, to be honest with you.
Or because it was so much cheaper and easier for them to make the burritos.
I have no idea. I think it was the first time we went there. I'm not the biggest taco fan, but burritos, yeah, sure. Everybody else ordered like, I don't know, probably like 10 tacos to split amongst a few people. And I ordered the burrito. So when my food came out, and their tacos came out, everybody looked at little old me and this giant chunky freaking burrito. They were like, we clearly ordered the wrong food. Everybody ordered burritos from then on out. Like, it was a couple tacos every once in a while, but then it was always burritos. Especially with all the stuff they would put in that thing. Oh my god. Cream cheese, all that fun stuff. What the frick? What was that?
Probably the nephew closing a drawer or falling over.
That's fair.
Either way, I can hear him talking to a friend online, so he's okay.
Alright.
He might call us to call somebody to take him to the hospital in 10 minutes after he's done the call, but he's fine enough.
He's fine enough. I mean, yeah. That looks new. We're gonna go there later. Oh, and my coworker has officially adopted a squirrel.
Like, permanently?
No, she does not want it permanently.
Okay.
She's slowly getting very tired of this squirrel. Which doesn't surprise, because it screams every hour on the hour for food. How did Capcom make the Maverick Navigator sexy? What do you mean? Send me a picture. Come to think of it, hasn't Capcom made a lot of weird, like... What am I going with this? Like, you have all the Monster Hunter crap that people had, like all the sexy armors, like Kirin armor and Nargacuga armor. And now these Mavericks. Well, Maverick Navigators. I'm not sure the exact details. Still hate the freaking cats. Squirrel finally gets on her last nerve, she just yeets it into one of the wood chippers. No, she wouldn't do that. I can tell you that much. No matter how much she hates an animal, she would not do that.
This?
Something's carved here. Capture all humans who enter the forest. Okay. Makes sense. We are in Fairyland. New area found.
You're in very fairyland.
I just realized how decently sized this map is.
Yep.
That's exciting. Let's see. Not the biggest area right now, but there's this entire upper region. Jeez. So we're definitely gonna get the water element next. Based on the map here.
I don't know.
That's what I'm going with. I don't know which... I'm still super confused about these pillars. I don't know what element these are going to be. If they even are.
Hello there, miss.
That's like a Witch in the 100 Night thing, which is another game I really want to play on stream super bad.
That looks to be a ghost of a witch.
Yeah, or something. I'm just confused. In Mega Man X5, the Navigator was relatively normal, but in X8, they completely redesigned her. And they just added bigger tits. That's really the only change. Jesus. What was the one anime character that people kept complaining that her tits were too big, so they just kept making them bigger? Was that Capcom's idea?
No, it wasn't Capcom. It was the animator, like the owner of the character. No, of like the manga, the owner of the story. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And it came to America as an anime, and people lost their shit, and the author like doubled the size of her tits because people lost their minds because she had decently large tits, and they complained about it. So the author was like, "I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it. Fine, I'll change it."
Makes them bigger.
Doubles the size.
It's called an improvement. I don't know. There is such a
Actually,
thing as
I
too
think
big.
he increased the size of her tits several times because
Yes.
people kept complaining.
Yeah, several times. Like, to an outrageous level.
Yeah.
And just never rescinded it. Never.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? I respect that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's stick to your guns. That's great. Alright, let's see what let's see what Ghost Fairy has to say.
Who's there?
Ceresa's heart leapt at the sudden voice.
Good question. Let's just say I'm the one you talk to when you want to know about the goings-on in this forest.
Is it like a will-o-wisp?
Maybe.
Well, I'm not a fairy, at least. Take my word on that one.
Your phone has comedic timing. Not a fairy, though.
Says the creepy voice from the shadows.
Try asking me something if you don't believe me. I'll answer any question you have.
Okay, have you seen any black wolves around the forest lately?
Sorry, so do you know what's up here?
Oh, but you're looking for a white wolf, aren't you?
How did you know?
You were a part of this forest now. That means your business has become my business.
Interesting. Let's be honest, would you rather play as Zero or X? See, I've never actually played as Zero, so that by default kind of gives me a biased answer of would rather play as Zero. He's got a freaking lightsaber sword thing, so that by default is great. But the freaking first Mega Man game is amazing, so I don't know. I'd still have to go Zero though.
Trust in the path you take now. It's the right one. But you won't be able to find those elemental cores as easy as you think.
That's good. X literally has the same sword in 6. Oh, well, that's freaking neat. I mean, I have to figure after, what, 8 games or more? There has to be some kind of similar skill sets going on. Well, I guess it doesn't have to, but wouldn't surprise.
You know about the elemental cores too? Okay, tell me more.
Ahead, there is an old circus tent fairies use to lure human children into the forest.
Your freaking phone scared me. He even has it in X3 and it's OP. Of course it's OP. But that's encouraging though. I really need to get the other Legacy set on the Switch. That would be a fun thing to do.
The crazed ringmaster enslaves poor souls there to perform in his shows until they die.
Jesus. Okay.
Until they die?
This is like some CL Phantom Hive nonsense. Which... God, what? What manga was that? Black Butler?
Yeah.
Okay.
CL Phantom Hive? That's
Yeah.
Black Butler.
Okay, I couldn't remember the name for the longest time.
My fucking
Your phone?
phone and the charge cord.
Yeah. But there was a, like, the very first quote-unquote case that he went on was some, like, deranged older guy who was kidnapping children and forcing them to do, like, circus feats and watching them fall to their deaths and stuff.
Huh.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, the anime is not nearly as dark, by the way.
Yeah, I figured.
So.
My apologies. Was that too scary? But you needn't worry. You and that demon of yours won't croak that easily.
I'd like to think so. Should honestly play the first collection. Really only get it if you want 100% the X series. Well, bad news on that front then, Arthur, is I like to 100% everything I touch, and it's kind of infuriating.
You've caused a big ruckus among those fairies since you entered this forest. That just proves they're scared of you. And that demon, of course. Well, I'm afraid I must go. I wish you both safe travels.
At least skip 7? Alright. Noted.
The voice faded away, and silence once again enveloped the forest.
I'm gonna call that little creepy dude our Merlin equivalent.
Okay.
At least for the time being. I'm pretty sure I think it was Merlin who got lost in Avalon as well, at some point, in the legends. Were kidnapped by the fairies for a while. Merlin had a weird story. Like, weirder than I anticipated. Let's see. X5 is honestly very boring, but the soundtrack is probably your favorite. Okay. 6 and 8 are somewhat fun. Alright, well, fair enough.
And she's gone.
She?
Just who was that?
New archive. Forest Sage. Huh, no picture. Serious figure who appears suddenly before Cereza, introducing herself simply as one who knows about the goings-on in the forest. You got one. What do you mean you got one, Duo? She seems to have something of a personal vendetta against the fairies, which is likely linked at least partially to her reasons for wanting to help Cereza. Alright. Interesting. Warning us that the elemental cores won't be so easy to get, which is fine. Who knows, Arthur? He might. Oh, another sanctuary. I should make more healing potions. New sanctuary. Cool beans. Oh, this one's very pretty.
Let's take a break.
This is really making me want to play Ori and Will-O-the-Wisps afterwards. Or maybe take a break between with something else. Whether it's carnivores or something else, I don't know yet. Oh, wait, no, go back.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
You were given the... let me try that again. You were given the ability to uninvent one thing. Whatever you choose, humanity forgets how to make and can never make again. What do you choose? Oh, don't give me this power. Do not give me this power.
Do not give me this power.
That sounds like something so dastardly. And I would only use it for evil. Oh, I gotta think about this. Because you can't say something like innocuous like gasoline because there's other fuels. And cars are too freaking cool.
Yeah, but you could say electricity.
You could, which I was just thinking about, but then...
Worse than electricity would be the radio.
Oh god, yeah, that would be
Because
terrible.
without the radio, you don't have telephones, internet, or satellite.
Yeah. So you choose the automatic transmission. That's not a bad choice, actually. What would be beneficial? But also absolutely horrendous.
If you're going to do the automatic transmission, Duo, you don't do the automatic transmission. You do any form of the automated transmission.
Yep.
Which means the paddle shifts, the double clutches, the CVTs, the automatics, the automated manuals,
Yeah.
all of it
All of the stuff.
gone.
Like, can you imagine if you, like, did, like veggie burgers or something? Just something inconvenient. You get rid of Astro Boy just to see what it would what it would look like?
It's okay if you
Oh,
really
like what the
want
anime scene would look like? That would be pretty
if
crazy.
you really want to fuck up human history, you get rid of fire.
Oh god.
Man-made fire. Can never make it again.
Does not retroactively?
Ah!
Oh, okay.
Still, electronics die.
Oh yeah, a lot of things die.
And without fire, you still basically, like, don't have engines of any kind.
Yep.
And you don't have 95% of all electricity production in the world.
You would really mess up humanity without fire. Chomp. I'm just double checking my abilities here. Pressure, movement, dodge. Oh, I forgot about the dodge. What button is that? ZR. Okay.
Think of how fucked up
Dodge.
humanity would be without being able to make any kind of a blade.
Oh my god.
No kitchen knives, no lawnmowers,
No carving
no
knives.
guillotines, no scissors.
We didn't invent fire, just ways to make it. Well, yeah, that's man-made fire is what Wolf
Yeah,
would ban.
we're talking about man-made fire.
Like, you can't ban, like, lightning. Frick, I don't know. Like, part of me wants to say something stupid. But... at the same time... you have, like, an actual answer.
Dude, I like how you both went immediately to the most damaging things.
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't we? Well, that's just in by nature, my guy.
That's okay. You want to know something that you think wouldn't be very damaging at all, but would it be probably the most damaging out of all of them?
What's that?
Hydraulics.
Oh, God!
You get rid of running water.
Yeah,
You get rid of
because technically, like, aqueducts could be
you
considered
get rid
as
of
hydraulics.
all big machinery.
Mm-hmm.
Like all building machinery.
Yeah.
You get rid of like boats. Well, not boats, but like, you know, cranes, gone.
Oh, yeah.
Pumping concrete, gone. It's hydraulics. Steam engines are still basically hydraulics also.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Head to the surface. I don't know if I want to break this yet.
You also get rid of
Okay.
oil pumps and shit.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, kids, lighten up. So, we had this discussion today about how I am a wicked son of a... well, you know. A wicked mother hubber. In a lot of things that I do, including writing. That's a bomb flower, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say that it is, and I'm gonna move away and use that later. I want to see what else. Oh, secrets! Alright, Cheshire, I think you're gonna have to lick this bomb. Yep. Good job, buddy. What's back here? What? Oh! Witch grave. You just...
Is that a cliff next to you? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to do magic next to the witch grave?
Check. Let's see. Set free. Interesting. Yeah, but the idea is just to inconvenience humanity, not leave it in darkness? No, absolutely not. You gave me an open-ended question, and we freaking slayed it. Minor inconvenience. No, actually, that wouldn't even be a minor inconvenience, because if you get rid of plastics, then you don't have C4. So that's not fun. How can you keep things like gunpowder and explosives while getting rid of something else?
Well, plastics would not get rid of gunpowder and,
No.
and a lot of explosives.
No, it wouldn't.
Matter of fact, plastics might not even get rid of C4.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, leave humanity with the most destructive things ever, but take away the most annoying thing ever. Like wells.
You mean like dams?
Yeah,
That would be
that would be terrible.
an inconvenience for sure.
Oh yeah, take away dams, we wouldn't have a lot of major cities that we do now. We might not have major cities.
You also don't have hydroelectric power
What happens if you get rid
for
of
the most
bridges?
part.
Bridges of any kind.
Oh God!
Is that...
You can't cross the Mississippi. The U.S. is divided in half.
Yeah. Like, if you take away boats, that would also be awful.
Planes.
No, just boats.
No, you
Oh, you
have
get planes. Yeah.
but you still use boats for shipping like crazy amounts of shit.
We would still have the dams, we just wouldn't know how to fix them. That could possibly cause more devastation than just not having them entirely.
Yeah, and dams usually only have like a 50 to 100-year lifespan anyway.
Yeah, true. Fox, you would have absolutely fallen to your death from a tiny ledge if it weren't for glass and plastic. So imagine if stuff like hydraulics didn't exist. Oh, I know. Like, the amount of, like, just random death and destruction. I should set this person free here. she alive?
No.
We just set her spirit free, I hope.
Yes. Now the spirit gets to go to hell.
Mm-hmm. Found a moon pearl, a jewel imbued with the power of the moon. Sweet!
Because in Bayonetta universe, witches when they die, their souls go to hell, where the demons get to eat them.
Mm-hmm. It's not exactly set free, per se.
It certainly would be an inconvenience, an annoying inconvenience, to get rid of the internet.
That would be super annoying, yeah. Because you wouldn't necessarily get rid of things like games, but... like digital downloads you would. Remember no retro, so if you want to uninvent, say, lighters, all the lighters in the world will still exist, we just can't make them anymore. Or refill the lighters that we have. No, you could refill them. You just couldn't make new ones. Lighter fluid is different than
You can
banning
refill
lighters.
them until you're out of refills.
Yeah.
You know, no. Until there's no more refills in the world, Dire Fox.
Oh, yeah. Which would
It's the
probably
same
take a while.
thing.
Yeah. So what would most inconvenience humanity right now? Yeah, I think the internet's probably a good one. Because then, like, 80% of the workforce goes down.
Yeah, but you gotta wait out the electronics that we have fading out into not working.
That's true, yeah. At least without Astro Boy, we'd see some more interesting stuff. All of your suggestions freaking suck in the long run.
That would
That's
certainly
true.
grind everything to a halt. The microprocessor.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot on hand that are currently in use.
Could that be a wisp?
Oh, it might be a wisp. You could refill them, just not make more lighters. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
You also
like,
have lanterns and
if we
stuff
forget
still.
basically everything about them, we could refill them, but we probably couldn't replace like the flint.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't know how to do it, or that it was even possible.
I got one that's absolutely awful.
Bras.
Septic systems.
Oh God. That's not that bad because you still have city plumbing, like non-septic, like actual sewer.
Yeah, true. I don't know which one would be worse. Probably city sewer.
I got one that'd be an inconvenience to half the planet.
Tunnels?
Nope, glasses.
Oh, screw you, man.
But that also gets rid of things like telescopes,
Does it though?
lasers.
Well, it's curved glass, I guess. Curved seeing glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would get
You
rid
also
of
get rid of
telescopes and stuff.
missiles.
Yeah. Some planes, I guess. Drones, maybe.
All RC planes, or all remotely flown or driven vehicles that require lenses.
Yeah, true.
Ceresa
But again,
remembered something
he's saying not
Morgana had
retroactive,
told
so
her
we do
long
have them
ago.
currently. Yeah, it
Children
would get
who
rid of
perish
cameras
in
too.
Avalon become wisps.
It'd also
Their
get rid
souls
of
cursed to wander the
yeah,
forest
which means it would get rid of
forever.
TV
Yeah,
because you need cameras for TV for any kind of video,
true.
or you need a camera lens.
Yeah. Well, that's morbid, by the way.
Yeah.
The
Oh, what?
children who perish in Avalon become wisps. Their souls cursed to wander the forest forever.
Oh God, that sucks.
Hi there, little guy. Are you okay?
All anime all the time. I mean, yeah, it's hand drawn. Well, if it's hand drawn anime, anyway. If it's CG, then
LEDs require curved glass. Tube TVs require curved glass. I
True.
don't know about LCD, because that's crystal, it's not glass.
True.
And plasma, I'm guessing, also isn't glass. Isn't curved glass.
It'd still be an inconvenience, but it wouldn't.
Like optical type glass. Not like...
Scopes would be gone, I guess.
Huh?
Scopes would be gone.
Yes?
Probably certain headlights and stuff.
Yes?
Certain
That's
lighting.
like all headlights. Not the bulbs. The reflectors in them would probably have to go because it's the math for the curve and shit also.
True. I'm gonna eat this wind truffle while we're doing this.
And it might even have the after effect because of the math for being able to do the curves for lenses and shit. Might get rid of things like satellite dishes and shit.
True.
Maybe. That's kind of a cascade effect that might happen.
Might. Also, these wisps look freaking freaky, by the way.
Ah.
You can talk? I'm Cereza. What's your name?
Oh, there's an inconvenience.
I'm Colin.
Names?
No, pads and/or tampons.
Oh yeah, that would be inconvenient, but you still have other means. But yeah, it would be very inconvenient.
I believe it was called the sanitary rag.
Yep.
Colin, you look troubled. Is something the matter?
Yeah, this...
Antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I was thinking that. Also, this wisp looks like it has a freaking, like, rawhide bag over it with no clothes.
Yep.
My friends.
I still like hydraulics as the pick.
That's a great pick.
And fucking
Kong's lower
microprocessors.
lip quivered as he
Sorry,
spoke.
processors.
He
Period.
explained how the fairies would
Because
wound
technically,
up
like, an
wisps and
abacus, if I
tease
remember
them
right,
for
is
sport.
technically a processor.
It's not a microprocessor, though.
That's why I said a processor.
True.
All of them.
Oh god. This wisp, it gets bullied all the time.
Oh god.
I want to go help them, but I don't stand a chance against those fairies.
You just leave those mean old fairies to me.
What? For true?
The wisp wasn't the only one surprised by Cereza's bold claim.
Well, we can't just abandon them.
Girl and demon squared off. Neither budged an inch. Cheshire made it clear he wanted no part in this daring rescue. But Cereza was determined.
Well, I'm going. Even if I have to fight those fairies myself.
Oh, don't say that. Please don't say that. I rely on Cheshire for everything. Yeah, that art,
That's cool art.
that's very cool. It's horrifying, which is great.
What is this place? Some kind of fairy playground?
Seems Cheshire intends to stay put, his body saying, why don't you do it yourself? Oh god. What have you gotten ourselves into, Cereza?
Which one would be worse, Firefox? Getting rid of the wheel or bearings?
That's a damn good question. I don't know.
Because I feel like you could do things with, like, magnets and other things to overcome bearing issues with modern tech.
Wheels though?
But without the wheel... you don't have any way of landing a plane.
Mm-hmm. Not smoothly. I mean, you can
Well,
still land the plane,
you've
but...
got planes with skis, planes with pontoons, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, like, you don't have trains.
Which would make me very upset.
It was just like flight in general. Had that thought.
Mhm.
Thank you, Jormungand.
What?
Jormungand, the anime.
Yeah, no.
The end of the anime, they get rid of flight forever.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't
With
remember.
a supercomputer.
See, I
A
watched that anime
biological
twice.
supercomputer. That's what the missile took to space at the end.
Right, okay.
And they
What's
they
this?
grounded all of mankind.
Mm-hmm.
To shame mankind for their all the wars and fucked up shit they did.
Ironic, too. I know I watched that anime at least twice, and I'm still like, eh.
It was actually...
It was good.
It's not unbelievably entertaining,
Mhm.
but it's a very good anime.
Yes.
It's basically almost a boring anime, but it's good.
Basically, yeah. It's a good way of putting it. Oh boy. I do not like going off on my own without freaking Cheshire.
Yes!
Ah, cool. That'll be really handy.
Oh my god.
You thought of something else?
Yeah. Writing.
Oh, I hate you.
The written word in general.
That would be awful, but amazing
Every
to
language.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think you've come up with the worst possible one.
I mean,
best
we
kind
have
of-
voice recording and whatnot now.
The
But
Jap-
like, you can't even... everything is pointless. We aren't far enough into technology to do without writing. Yet.
Not yet, no. The best candidate to be a Japanese Mickey Mouse. Well, if you talk about OG Mickey Mouse, the dastardly freaking prankster, poking suspicious holes in cheese, that's a completely different Mickey Mouse than what we have right now. So I guess it depends on which Mickey Mouse. Fairyland Tower. Oh, that looks terrible.
That's a fish hook.
Yeah, it is.
And there's a trapped witch soul on the left.
That I can't get to without Cheshire. Okay, so 2 new areas pretty back to back, but there's at least like 5 Mickey Mice? Mickey Mice? Mickey Mouses?
Mickey Meese.
Mickey Meese. Or you mean like 5 candidates? Alright. 5 candidates. I mean, I guess you could argue somebody like Astro Boy. Oh god. It's all trippy. Other, like, hallmarks of Japanese cartoons. Or just characters, I guess. Totoro, maybe? I feel like Totoro could be
maybe.
a good one. Those look like caskets. Hello, Sonic.
Hey, Sonic.
How are you? Save the trapped wisps. Thanks. I will try.
Around them.
Yeah, I just wanted to check. Nothing else over here. It's also Astro. Oh yeah, Pikachu. Duh. Goku, Doraemon. Never mind. There's like 4. Although Pikachu, Doraemon, and Goku are also good picks. Same with Astro Boy. Oh, turn the wrong way. Ow! I don't know if it would be Pikachu, to be honest with you. I mean, Pikachu's
the
a good
main,
pick, but...
The main Digimon from the original series.
Ah, that could be a good one.
The little mini T-Rex guy.
Yeah. Check your Discord. I just sent you something. Oh god. My direct messages or just Discord in general? Let's see. What?
I don't think it's Agumon,
Can't
but
find it.
maybe. It's not Angemon, that's for sure.
No, it's not Angemon. What? Wait. What does he mean by pull quote?
What?
I don't know. I saw it, but
What?
here. I'll pull it back up.
Okay.
All I need to know is that Neil Gaiman is a writer. caskets popping out of the ground are a little disconcerting, I'm not gonna lie. So we definitely get Cheshire back. Well, and go through here, I mean. Agumon was the orange T-Rex with giant claw hands that evolved into Greymon, Metal Greymon, and War Greymon? Okay. What was the lion one? I swear there was a lion Digimon.
Yeah, there was a lion Digimon.
What's the champion evolution? Metal War Greymon?
Yeah. I was thinking of Greymon because I wasn't thinking of the little guy version. Agumon, but yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I was thinking of that guy.
Metal War Greymon? Probably.
Yeah.
Ultraman would have been another candidate, but he's basically just Superman. Yeah, less Mickey Mouse. We're gonna go into a Tuna Dog without Cheshire. This seems like certain death.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Well, we'll see what happens. Complete the Tuna Dog. Okay. This Tuna Dog might be the reason why we can redo Tuna Dogs at save points.
Ah.
But we'll see. I'm sure they probably thought about this. Because I can't liberate it without Cheshire. Oh. Sorry, he's not feeling too happy about this choice. Hey, buddy.
Cheshire. I knew you'd come. You need my magic energy after all. Since you're here, how about lending me a paw?
Actually, hang on, I forgot about Hello Kitty. That's a pretty strong pick, actually. I still like Totoro because Totoro is so much cooler than Hello Kitty.
Ceresa was secretly happy to see Cheshire, but he was silently brooding.
What? Wolf thought of something.
The little coal dust guys from Spirited Away.
Oh, those little dudes. Those would be adorable. I don't know if they're a Mickey Mouse equivalent, though.
Yeah.
I think it's Prince.
So the reason why I was saying, Agumon,
Agumon?
was because the, like, 3D animated Mickey Mouse series, it's like the Mickey Mouse House or Mickey Mouse and Friends or whatnot,
Yeah.
looks, sounds, and acts like Agumon kind of does throughout the series. Kind of.
Kind of. Meowth's English voice actor has been diagnosed with cancer? That's unfortunate.
Oh my god.
Poor guy.
I think he's a girl now.
Now?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Meowth's original voice actor or actress, I believe, transitioned to the other gender. Fully.
I have no idea.
No, I think I remember reading a couple of quotes about it and whatnot, how the role actually helped them realize it.
Really?
And how they're much happier now.
No.
Or they were much
No, she
happier
died.
afterward.
I don't know if the... well, I don't think they're dead. Huh. That sounds so familiar, but I don't remember.
I don't care, they do them.
Exactly.
They weren't throwing it in their face or anything. They just...
And it's my neck.
They did it, they
too.
kept doing their job. Same
The
way.
demon was just looking out for himself after all.
Oh, 7 from a lung infection. Really? Actually, you might be onto something. I'm pretty sure there's 2 Meowth voice actors.
Huh.
Because the later Meowth doesn't sound the same.
Well,
I mean, yeah, it's been so long. I mean, the voice will change, but possibly. Something happens to you, it's my neck too.
Well, with or without you, I'm still going to help those wisps. You just sit back and watch.
Oh, how's a weakling like you gonna save anyone? The demon chuckled, his mouth twisted in a cruel grin. Pretending not to hear, Ceresa pressed ahead.
She's definitely gotten bolder. She was still voice actor from Meowth up until her death in '08. I don't think I've heard any Kirby voice actors now that I think about it. But it's pretty unfortunate though. Let's fix it again. So you're back actually was the cartoon? Why do I not remember this?
you don't remember the Kirby cartoon?
No. I have zero recollection of
Okay.
this. Okay, fairy barriers. Some fairies have elemental barriers. When their barrier is up, most attacks won't work on them. Each type of barrier has its own weakness. A strong blast should be effective against some barriers. So we get to grow some bombs. Oh, I got it off anyway. Haha! Get back in the hog mode, buddy. You're running out of magic use. We finally get to mess you up, little jester. Yes, we do! Oh, go wrong way. Frickin' hell. I haven't tried any of my potions, now that I think about it. There we go. Alright, do we have enough magic for this? Well, I'll combine them for a bit. Thank you, Cheshire. You're the best. And no wolf, I don't know why I'm eating wolf. It just seemed really appetizing at the time. Amadon. Amber Knight. Jeez, alright. Hold on.
probably after you have Power of the Wind.
Maybe. I think it's supposed to actually have to come back to $200 for treasure chests, but it makes sense. Hello, little friend. Jesus.
I thought I was gonna die.
He was pinned into the freaking jar by his neck. Wisps can be found throughout Avalon, trapped by fairies. Save them when you find them. Yeah, no kidding. Some of the wisps you'll find are in trouble, or are troubled. If you help them solve their problems, good things can happen for you.
Glad to help.
Interesting. Thanks, you helped me out. I heard there are a lot of my friends in the tower, too.
Cool.
Mario is literally just freaking Mickey Mouse, but a guy.
Meh.
I could absolutely see Mario as being Mickey Mouse. Or the Mickey Mouse equivalent. What was the thing with Mario? An Italian plumber created by a Japanese guy. And there was like another list of nationalities involved. What was it? Hang on. Italian. Let's see if I can find this meme. Okay, Google is not helping me. So, never mind. Turn it all complete. Oh boy. Let's carry on. I just found reason number a lot to hate Disney. Apparently Disney parks on-staff doctors are told that if anyone dies in their parks, they have to take them off site to pronounce them dead. That's freaking messed up. Not surprising, but messed up. It's amazing how those 2D games are so entertaining. Oh, I know, right? OG Mario. Although, my favorite, bar none, is Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. That game probably is what introduced me to 100% in games. People were going to Disney parks to die. Damn, Sonic. Hello there! Welcome into the chat. Let me see if I can pronounce this. Celiance? Huh. I see you're at Fairyland Tower. Indeed. Just got here, essentially. Barst Italian made by a Japanese guy. Oh, well, I missed that other part. Based on an American janitor voiced by a French guy, maybe. Let's see. Did the best last day. I mean, you could. Yeah, we just finished the tuna dog at Fairyland Tower.
Come
Here,
here!
Joshua.
After all that fuss, you're going to help after all.
Cereza teased
You
the
got it right.
demon.
I'm guessing not a
frick!
lot of
Responded
streamers
with a
get the name
cold
right the first
glare.
time.
Really? Celiance? Huh, awesome. Most people don't. Well,
Near.
I missed some of that one.
Unlike you, I have the strength to protect myself.
Chided the demon.
So,
Alright. Most people don't? I mean, I don't know, I can't speak for other people, but I do like to try to take a second to see if I can pronounce it. I usually butcher things, so I'm glad I got something right. Go there with a soda over the camera, so they can't deny. Yeah, you could do that. But yeah, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I am just trying to make sure I don't miss anything in this giant tower. Alright, those are the wolf prints, so we don't want to go that way. Come here, Cheshire. Let me at least grab all these little nuggets. I have eaten goat before, but I have not butchered it myself. We're all trying to be the first person to die at Disney World. That is not a great thing to try to achieve. I mean, if you're already trying to go in to Disneyland to die, to prove that you died on their premises, following the no weapons rule is kind of superfluous at that point. Possibly. Alright, is there anything that I missed? Oh, okay, yeah, we can blow that up. Whoops. I don't know about you, Celiance, but peeling these frickin' peas weirds me out every single time. But I mean, I feel like part of the point of the game is to be just weird enough.
To be disconcerting,
Yes, there's what I was looking for.
not creepy.
I don't think they're going for creepy. I think it's disconcerting or like dissonance, essentially. Just like unsettling.
Unsettling's another good one. There's another rock right next to it.
Sweet.
Cool!
I should check what my upgrades are, because I have Cereza at least almost maxed out for what we have available to us. I don't know if we're gonna get a bigger growth tree or not. Interesting. Oh, frick. Alright, is there a range on the bombs?
Probably.
This would imply that there is. Interesting, okay. I see a Sonic comment. Outline will get there in just a second. If you're on death row, you get to pick your last dinner. After your last dinner, you have a burger on Disney ride. You're gonna get the most of a day in line. You're not wrong. Honestly, the whole situation with the fairy and the wisp in this game is really messed up. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like,
So
God,
far, it's...
so far it's freaking brutal.
Yeah, we just ran into the fairies and the wisp issue, like, maybe 15 minutes ago?
Essentially,
Most
yeah.
of which has been just standing around talking.
Yeah, we tend to just kind of chill. So if you're expecting fast progress, don't. Question of the day. You're given the ability to uninvent one thing. Okay, yeah, so Duo was asking the question.
Yeah.
Sonic CMO question. But yeah, the one that we freed in the Tyrannog, like, why am I doing this way? Why am I just not sending Cheshire up first and getting the bomb then? Come here. There we go. So if I should be able to get up here all the way and still get this. There we go. Now where is it? Did I get it? I think so. There were rocks here initially. Oh lord, okay. These are the kind of puzzles I was hoping for when we picked this game up.
The catch on the question of the day,
Frick, I picked the wrong thing to do.
I guess, question of the day, is that it is not retroactive.
Apparently.
But we lose all ability to, like, reproduce it ever and or basically
pressing the wrong
really
buttons.
repair it.
Yeah, so one of the things that I picked, for example, because I am a sometimes wicked individual, was dams or like sewage transportation systems. Blah, blah, blah. Eggplant Scott, what? Uninvent hypotheticals so we can get off this topic. Oh. Fair enough. Alright. Noms. What, eggs instead? I like them all. They're pretty tasty. Eggs are freaking delicious. Apparently, God, what was it? Jersey Girl told me Was it quail eggs? Like
Maybe.
quail eggs have like a lot of extra stuff in it that normal chicken eggs don't have.
I don't know.
So I'm kind of willing to try those.
They're also smaller.
Uninvent stupid people. Sonic
Can't do
with
that.
the brilliance. I mean, yeah, I guess you can't.
People do. It's not man-made, even though it's man-made.
That's a question. Huh. I don't want to think about that too long, because that hurts the brain. Humanity didn't invent stupid people. People are just inherently stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're not man-made, even though they're man-made.
Mm-hmm. Which is really trippy to think about, but interesting. Did I miss anything else around here? So there's a couple of moon pearls that I suspect are further up, so...
You want it to be centered around inconvenience instead of just the way we are, which would be most damage. So... Uninvent safe speech.
Yes!
Yeah.
Like quiet language, like George Carlin talks about.
Yeah.
Synthrope deep down wants to uninvent human procreation. That is hysterical. I like this
So,
idea.
along those lines, and since Duo primarily would like to hear the most inconvenient things
Rather than
most
dastardly
damaging
ones.
and dastardly, all sex toys.
That's evil, but hysterical.
It is inconvenient.
I love this idea, actually. It is so annoying, but so brilliant at the same time. Quail eggs. I had a minor stroke. I thought you said whale eggs. I was deeply confused. Yeah, I can imagine that would be confusing.
They require more work,
Whale eggs.
and they're messier.
Substantially. I know I'm supposed to go that way. Sorry, Celiance. Celiance? How do I say it the first time? Oh, frick. I think it's
Sella and science. Eance.
Yeah.
Sella Eance, I imagine.
Celiance. No, it has a hard A. Celiance.
Yeah.
Okay. I had a little bit of a panic there.
Yeah, there we go. Taxes. But you're still, it's not retroactive, so you're still stuck with all the ones we already have.
That's true. But that would be nice. Uninvent taxes.
Yeah.
Duo says I said automatic transmissions, but Wolf corrected me to automated transmissions. Yes. Between your username and the way you type, are you a chance female? Maybe? I don't freaking know. I don't particularly care. But that's up to Celiance to disclose.
It's the internet. And yeah, so
Welcome to the internet.
Duo said automatic transmissions, and I understand kind of what he intended, because these days we don't really have nearly that many automatic transmissions on the road anymore. They're actually double clutch transmissions, which are internally they're manual transmissions shifted by a computer.
For the record, me and Wolf are car people.
Yeah. But if you get rid of all
You able to get this?
automated transmissions, it's the computer shifted manual transmissions, like in the smart cars. That's why they're called automated manuals. You get rid of automatics, you get rid of CVTs, you get rid of hydraulic transmissions, all sorts of other fun stuff, and you're stuck with just the 3 pedals and the shifter in the middle.
So, I'm sorry, I heard part of what you said, but this freaking character bio is hysterical. So, Captain, height, a slightly short fishing rod.
Oh
weight,
my god!
approximately 1 wooden lure. Personality, gossipy. Hobby, gossip. That is so rude, but it's hysterical.
And accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Vincent loves to gossip. Factually proven? Save that boring stuff for the dictionary. Inconclusive. Just another word for alluring mystery. Fishing for a big scoop has been known to get him in trouble a few times, but that just adds to the thrill. At the Hideaway, he calls himself an ace reporter, mostly as an excuse to butt into other Wisp's private lives. He has a regular column in the Wisp Weekly, where the small-town gossip he picks up suddenly gets decorated with lavish color, a true favorite read of local Wisp residents. Recently, he's been hoping to do some street journalism with a few fairies, but alas, he doesn't speak the lingo.
Oh my god.
Wow, game. I don't know how to feel about that. That's hysterical. That would be the highest form of hell, just stuck with the current American tax code forever. You're not wrong, actually.
No, I can think of worse.
If you voted, you made your choice for it. I mean, that's also true. Never thought about typing style implied gender, but yes. Okay, so probably the reason why Duo asks the question is because I very purposely talk a specific way so as not to... What's the word I'm looking for? I try to avoid soft language, and I failed at that particular sentence. And it has both infuriated Duo and been kind of an interesting topic. Where's my ham? I put it right here. You left the ham.
Essentially, it's what is it?
Not gendered language.
No,
it's not
it's nuances in speech patterns. It's essentially speech patterns, but on a keyboard.
And not everybody types as they speak, but most people do.
No. Well, yes, but no. Not to the extent that, like, you live with.
Well, I also
me.
type like a freaking frenzied person.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it now because I might hurt people's ears with the loudness of my keyboard.
Yeah. Why don't you try and get a little more progress on your game?
I'm working on it.
Your adorably, maybe not
Creepy
quite
game.
so wholesome
Oh, look, a
game.
cricket. Crickets. Interesting. I go up the slide. Do I just go down? I go down the slide in order to get down from the tower, don't I?
Maybe.
Yes. Nuances in speech pattern. Frickin' intellectuals over here. Listen, Arthur, you're smart in other ways, and I know this for a fact. Wait, why am I up here? I feel like I'm going away from the tower. Hang on a second. Oh, there's the frickin'... Gotta peel the pea again. There we go. It's off screen, I guess. Well, combined, the two of us would be a doctorate. That? Yeah. Combining all the education here, easy doctorate.
Actually, it'd probably be several doctorates.
Probably. Absorb that. Oh, we got another fire chest.
Especially considering you basically have enough to have one now.
I would need like another 8 years though, or something.
Not anymore.
My English professor, by the way, told us do not get a doctorate in English, which she has, by the way, because it was just like 8 years of her life after the masters or something like that that she was never getting back.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with that right now.
But yeah.
Okay, I feel like I'm absolutely going the wrong direction right now.
I believe technically you're at the point where all you would have to do is write a paper to qualify for a doctorate
Not
and have it
technically.
peer reviewed.
I'd have to do a little more. My college was a little bit different too, because my thesis
I'm
was
not
a
talking
frickin'
about
book.
your college specifically, I'm talking
No!
about in general.
Why
And
did-
you die.
Why did I do that? I know that kills me. I've been on the internet a long time. It's mostly your username that gave it away. Oh, well, yeah, I can see that. But the way you type, I would guess at least 21, since you seem to think before you type. I don't know about that, actually. I think there's some thought in there, because...
No, that's what he said. That she thinks
Oh, you
before
seem to
she
think
types.
before you type. My bad, I misread that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I'm defending Celiax, but I really don't need to be. I'm so used to it with my coworkers these days. Barely think before I say anything. I also barely think before I type, so... Well, I mean... Whatever. I don't particularly mind. Alright, so... Let's go this way. I also appreciate the use of the word misanthrope.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I just
Especially
ran right
the
past this.
accurate use of the word.
Exactly.
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break here.
Or should I say the
We'll go a little longer.
appropriate use? Proper? Proper use. The proper
Both,
use of
but proper. The proper is the what tickles me a little more because, you know, my freaking English Yahtziness. Right, that's the other fun thing about dire streams, where we replace certain words with more innocent words so as to not get Twitch banned.
most times. But not all the time.
We already suspected that. Okay, so I actually...
Everybody here is above 18 because this is an adult stream.
Exactly, and then therefore I will not ask anybody their age, period.
Yes, because
Um,
they're all assumed to be adults.
Exactly, so... I made up this particular name back when I used to play Mail Story. Mail Story? I grew up rather attached to it and it's become my preferred online name ever since. I don't know what Mail Story is, but that's pretty much how I got Dire Fox.
Is it a good game?
That
I
was my question.
assume it is, considering how much you played
Oh,
it.
Maple Story! I swear to God, I've heard of that before.
Actually, I think I have too.
I don't remember what it was, though.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time since I've heard that. Also use text-to-speech sometimes, or like right now. So you just fill in
no
random double words.
apologizes. We do typos all the time.
I do frickin' what's the speech equivalent?
Dire Fox does typos at like 200 words a minute.
I'm not gonna demonstrate my typing skills. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Pick up oh, that's actually.
But Dire Fox also does verbal typos. So does Duo.
All the time.
I do sometimes. Mine are gloriously
I switch
fucked
words.
when mine do.
Like, I will occasionally just be like,
Ooh, chocolate.
like, you know how I swear to dog I'm not God? I will do that unironically, not drunk.
I know. You'll also mix up your numbers.
All the time. I repeat numbers backwards. Like, if I say, like,
Sorry,
9 to 10, I'll do 10 to 9.
She places the numbers in her sentences backwards when speaking.
Yes. You found more chocolate, heck yeah.
Yeah.
You can bind 2 enemies at once.
So yeah, instead of saying that you know, something's going to be from 1 to 2, she'll say it's from 2 to 1.
Yes. For some reason. I do not know why. Oh, I have an extra, magic gauge now. We have a different cooldown on the, Thornbind. Sweet. I've been wanting this ability since I saw it in the thing. And didn't have a witch soul to do it. Yeah, finish practicing. We're good. Do not give me the easy mode game. So far, we're doing alright. I'm not always an idiot when I play games. Maple Story was a 2D platformer, action MMORPG by Wizard. It was later acquired by Nexon and has been going downhill ever since.
Oh.
God, that sounds super familiar. 2D platformer, action MMO. I must have come across it
That sounds really
before.
cool.
Right? A shame that it's going
really,
downhill.
really hard to do right. Because it's an MMORPG that's also a platformer. A 2D platformer.
That's gotta be freaking crazy. Special wood elemental attack and a divine combo. Yep, sure. Combos are always good. Name's on your right, with no hesitation or irony. You look left. Yes, absolutely. I do that all the frickin' time. My direction sense is piss. I have gotten lost with GPS several times. At least more than twice. So is Jersey Girl, so don't feel as bad. Maybe it's just that we're terrible with directions. And you menfolk have that
You have gotten lost with a GPS and a navigator who knew where the fuck you were going.
That's accurate, unfortunately. This wolf gives me this dastardly look. Instincts kicked into full gear and your brain just said, yes, this is correct. Exactly. Well, that makes sense. Most of the girls that gave with the usernames that are sentimental value attached. So, odd consistency? Kind of. I've noticed on one of the online games that I play, like mobile games, that you'll get names like after anime characters or I don't know what, but there's like a cadence to it. It's very interesting. Can I get that over there? Hold on. Back down. Did I just miss it? Okay, go this way, right?
My guess is that Duo's just happy to have another girl in the chat now that Heavenly Mist isn't around for the moment, and Plum Blossom is absent
Probably
today
busy.
too.
I mean, Plum's a bus driver and's got a couple kids, so like,
Yeah,
I'm not surprised that she and Cisco
they
are
might.
busy.
Well, her and Cisco might be listening, but you know, busy.
Is it
That
busy
too,
that-
Dire Fox.
Sorry, I just looked at you and you just saw the busy in quotation marks in my brain. Jedi says follow your instincts. Yeah. Especially as a millennial like us, mostly I just like new people. You very much enjoy meeting new people, while I just shelter myself into a hole and be like, oh god, people. It's a bit of a cringe username when I was younger. Oh, I absolutely had a cringe username. 100%. I was Dark Shadow for the longest time, not knowing that it was a old freaking vampire show. Yeah, it was terrible. One of the people who used... Oh yeah, the freaking Leet Speak usernames! Pot Pirate?
Papyrus.
No, Pot Pirate! The 80 is throwing me off, but Pot Pirate is hysterical. I love it. Bright side, I can laugh about it and even turn into an emote. Heck yeah!
That is awesome.
I need to see this in bigger form. Oh, Potato Pirate. I haven't read Leet Speak in so goddamn long, since frickin' Mega Tokyo was a thing.
I never read Leet Speak in the first
I
place.
don't know how I missed Potato Pirate. I love that so much.
Potato Pirate's amazing, though.
That just makes my day. Not to be mean, but random epic bacon waffle kind of person back in the day. I mean, Potato Pirate's a pretty strong name, actually. I dig it. I know she's a millennial because of Leet Speak? Dude, Leet Speak is not a millennial thing. It's older than that. That was like my brother thing, and he's... What, 6 years older than me?
He's in the 80s.
Yeah, he's in the 80s. Because she know Leet. I frickin' know Leet. And I'm an old mother hubber in this frickin' chat.
Great, now everybody just needs to know.
Celions, don't feel pressured by these people. They're all just crazy mother hubbers like myself.
They're just honestly curious.
Oh yeah, there's no question about that. None of it is malicious. Alright, get the journal entry. Random epic bacon waffle. Don't mind Arthur.
Arthur just makes a bunch of shit up. So
random
it
epic
could
bacon
be
waffles
true,
is pretty
but
fun,
it could also be very, very, very not.
Random. That's fine. 31? Well, Sonic says he's 33. Duo's saying he's 31. Do you have that random humor? Potato Pirate? Possibly.
33 next month.
Wait a minute, does that make... I am not the oldest person here anymore. By, like, not that much.
Wait, you're
Sonic's
older
also...
than Greg?
No, sorry, Greg. I always assumed you were younger than me for some stupid reason, even though you were a grade above me. God damn it, Wolf. And then I repeated it like an idiot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway.
You're
older than our other friend?
No. I don't know why I always assumed I was, because I'm always usually the oldest person in a room of people.
Wait, no, I think he...
So Celions is,
might actually be older.
Wait, so Celions, you're the same year as me then?
Yes.
What year is it?
This is 2023.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
2023, if you want to be proper.
Cool. Whatever. Now we're talking about epic bacon waffles. We're gonna free the frickin' wisps.
But yeah, so we've got somebody else in the chat who might remember Street Sharks and Mummies Alive.
I still think you're a special being. You remember
Or
things
NASCAR racers.
I still don't remember what that is.
Johnny Bravo. Powerpuff Girls.
Well, yeah, Johnny Bravo, obviously. Powerpuff Girls, also, obviously. You can't...
Dexter's Lab. The original airing of DBZ.
I remember because my brother was in
where they had blood.
The hilarious thing about the freaking first DBZ in the US was my brother was so into it, so I came downstairs once and watched an episode with him after school. And the entire episode was like one of the Cell Saga ones, and it was just Goku and Vegeta screaming at each other the entire episode.
Yeah, I know that episode.
I looked at my brother and was like,
I saw that episode on first air.
That is the first episode I saw.
That was like the second one I saw.
And I'm like, bro, you watch this crap? What the hell? And he was just laughing like this isn't normally the thing. And I'm like, that's such BS. This has got to be
Also,
normal.
Duo, you should really stick to asking for time zone rather than state.
Yeah, time zone's solid. Also, I need to knock down
or
that...
continent.
Hey!
Would this be me in Cheshire? I'm way cuter than this! We have wanton posters up for us. Cool.
Nice.
Famous comic pasta something like, "Hi, I'm Lara, but you can call me the Penguin of Doom," holds up a spork. Yeah, that's not the humor I understand, that's for sure. Sonic says Florida. Did you go to Florida?
Disneyland.
Ooh.
That's why he went to Florida.
Right, to die in Disney. Please don't die in Disneyland, Sonic.
Yeah.
I like you
seriously.
too much for that. I rapidly. Alright, cow. Oh, damn it. A cow or a bull? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I hate this already. You have a hunch.
He has a hunch of where Celiance is from. From the speech
Teen
patterns.
Titans animated series that existed before Teen Titans Go. Yes.
Yes. Wait, no. There's only there's whatever TTG is. I don't know it. It doesn't exist. There's just Teen Titans.
Yeah, me and Wolf are in the camp of just Teen Titans. Nothing
Where
else
you can,
exists.
where you watched it so much, you can sing along to both the Japanese intro and the English intro.
Just about.
Both by the band Puffy Amiyumi.
Also, Arthur, I know you're correct, and for the life of me, I can't remember those kind of people. Like, I know it happened. That's the crazy part.
But yeah, from speech patterns, my guess is either New York or further south than New York. Probably everything from below North Carolina out to like Louisiana is like a total no-go from the speech pattern, I believe.
I'm the worst judge of this, so...
And then it's
Cheshire
like
freaking gone now.
anywhere else in the country. Potential.
Sadly, it
I've got to be
happened.
careful. If they spot me, I'll be
Yes.
in trouble.
Saliance, I don't care where you are in the world, you are one of my favorite people now. You're not my favorite person, because Wolf has that title. And Arthur and Duo and Sonic, you guys are all
Bayonetta
freaking
3
amazing
was a
too.
good story.
It was a good game.
As long as you forget about one character.
Yeah, like...
You remove the added character and it's a great story.
What do you order at a deli? That's a fun question, actually. Teen Titans betrays American? I know. What?
Okay,
Does
so
it? Between 2013 and 2012, even these random Huber people just yeah, I don't know where they went. I mean,
Yeah.
I have
so
no idea.
Sonic's point in that is only certain portions of the country will call a hoagie a hoagie. Other portions of the country will call it a sub.
That's true.
And there's a third name for it for a different section of the country. I can't fucking... I normally remember it and I don't right now.
But yes, Saliance, we are in agreement over Bayonetta 3's story. The gameplay was fantastic. I love the gameplay of Bayo 3, and it makes you kind of forget that the other Bayonettas sort of existed, and the gameplay is really much easier.
Yeah. If you...
But the story, I don't know, it definitely wasn't my favorite.
If you
Not a
take
big
out the one character and just look at it
Frick.
as like an homage send-off, it's a good game until you realize how much they betrayed you by doing away with all the sexuality as a weapon.
That's what I was trying to get to. All the combat essentially stripped the sexuality, which...
Was the whole point of the Bayonetta games. It's weaponized sexuality.
Exactly. Gamer's alright. Yeah, poor Arthur had to sit through all of my grievances with Bayo 3 when we did that one.
Well, yeah, other
I was pretty hard on it.
while we were playing it, other than try hard, it was a good game.
Yeah. That is what happens if you get sighted. Yeah, you just get kicked back.
Wisps is being bullied, but I can't help them by myself.
Celiance over here bragging about how she never got sighted.
Oh, I'm so terrible at freaking stealth games, my guy. Like, trying to play... Whoa, hi! That was kind of scary. Like, Metal Gear 1, that I tried to play it, that took a while. I got pretty good at Phantom Pain. I'll want to play that again, too, because that game is so much freaking fun.
Yes.
Hey, Cheshire buddy. We gonna wreck some people? I don't get to meet new people that often. This just seems like a
wisp in
truck.
trouble. Let's go
Ah.
help them.
No, it's just him in a truck. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Duo
I missed
drives big rigs for a living, so he's kind of stuck in his own head for 9 hours a day.
There's a lot of Gamera in Bayo 3, that's all I remember or care about. That's pretty fair. Honestly, that's a good thing to remember. That part I can dig that part. Alright. Let's freaking go.
Oh, you got him to help you?
We lowered the
Fine.
bridge and he came down.
No, I meant you got him to start fighting with you.
Oh yeah, that was in the Tunanon. He showed up and was like, well, my magic is dependent on yours, so I guess I'll help you. He's tsundereing really hard right now. It's like, I don't want to help you to help you. I'm gonna just help myself.
Unlike Sundare's, he legitimately doesn't want to help.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, you got a point there.
He's actually reluctantly helping you.
God, that freaking pulling that pin out of the neck is just... Damn. It's definitely a game that existed. Plot, characters, and music.
You're
That's
not hurt.
fair enough, Arthur. Save me and give you my gratitude. Let's get this gate open, shall we? These wisps? It's a hard word for me to say right now for some reason. Are just perfectly unsettling.
Night, man.
Up at 4:40 tomorrow? Okay. Good night. Sleep well.
Which reminds me, we still need to figure out what we're making for dinner.
Yeah. Do a look at meetup? Okay. That's a very fairy-esque gadget, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
New wisp! So that's what that symbol is. Oh god, I'll have to backtrack and get the rest of them. Because there's some in the earlier
I don't know,
levels.
but there's a chest there over to the right.
So there is.
You going to sleep too, Sonic?
So one of the biggest issues is that 3 is a story that takes itself too seriously. Yeah. Multiverse aspect is basically just used to continuously expose Teresa to the death of other versions of herself, Jean and even Rosa. Yeah. Don't seem to really do anything that develops her as a character. That's a very good point, actually. And well worded. Like, it is a very serious story. Like, the giant kaiju fights were very cool. But there wasn't a whole, like, the sexuality thing was essentially missing.
They did use it as an excuse to be able to do a bunch of different outfits / cosplays, iterations. Different
the
iterations
freaking summons
of,
were
of
amazing.
Bayonetta.
That was pretty much the
Yes.
hallmark of the whole thing.
Yeah, the summons were really fucking cool. At least in the
Saving
first half of the
wisps
game,
brought
they
a
were
small
amazing.
joy to Ceresa's
In the
heart.
later half of the game, they were still
Those
cool,
fairies are just
but they
awful.
I feel like they
Don't fear
tried to
wisps.
start doing too
I'll
much with
save
it and
you.
rushing through it.
Yeah.
So it really detracted from how cool the summons that you were getting actually were.
Wait, guys, a friend showed me the non-kaiju shit. Arthur, did you hear about the time when somebody reported pornography in the 10-hour-long non-cat video and some poor sad sap at YouTube had to manually review that crap?
Yeah.
That's like one of the greatest forms of revenge I can think of. Oh, frick, I didn't even see you there. Improving that we have a multiverse?
Let's go!
It wouldn't frickin' surprise. I don't know, weird weird universe things. I don't know why it doesn't surprise so much. Let's get out of here. Let's blast this Tiernanog. Gotta be 100% honest, Beta 3 kaiju fights were mid. For a Bayonetta game, they were cool, but in general kaiju fights, I could absolutely see why you say that. I find it almost funny that I can compare the multiverse aspect to the time travel aspect of Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, and say the latter handled it better. I actually did not
Probably,
get to
yes.
play Sly Cooper.
I've
I've heard great things
one
about
of the major compliments I will give to the game, to Bayo 3 is how much attention they paid to like all the interaction details for like each one of their gimmicks that they were adding. All the new stuff, like the little details about how the models interacted with the environment and each other and whatnot
True.
was just so on point.
Like the clock tower summon
Yeah,
is what I think of, or the train.
you could at the very least in the details you could tell how much kind of love was kind of being poured into trying to do it right, even though they were completely
frick.
changing the style.
This is the kind of thing I've been waiting for. These kind of mechanics, like with Ori and the Blind Forest, for example, I live for. Witch Pulse. An advanced version of Witch Pulse.
Oh, cool.
I don't know why. It's these little freaking add-ons to mechanics already existing in the game just makes me freaking sing. I
Yeah.
don't know why. Let's see. Subatomic particles can disappear and reappear in different places, into one and back out. Yes, including sealed containers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, including sealed containers.
A exciting Beta 3 kaiju battle doesn't hold a candle to camera using Rock to play his theme song on another kaiju's back. That
But
sounds
yeah.
amazing, actually.
We very, very much so love this game because of all the little touches in animation and the art and the story.
This game is great.
Now, granted, it's not a Bayo game to us, but it's not
No.
marketed as one.
No, it wasn't. It was...
It's marketed essentially as an expansion to the universe.
Right. Which is why I picked it up immediately. Like, I know at the end of Bayo 3 I was kind of like, I don't know if I'll pick up another Bayo game for a while until I see somebody play it first, but this I picked up immediately.
Yeah.
Because it's Cereza
Did
and the
not.
Lost Demon.
Yep. Did not disappoint.
No.
Hasn't disappointed yet.
Yeah. Better way to put it. Let's go, Cheshire Boy. I kind of picked a weird area. Alright. I need to get used to kind of moving both characters around at the same time. And Cheshire's attacks are just so freaking cool. Ooh, that's an idea.
Yes. Yes.
That would be amazing. I would love that. I would play the crap out of that. A Rodon game?
Now,
Yes.
Now, I feel I need to point this out. Maybe not an Origins game.
No?
Maybe just a game where a Rodon
Like Rodon's
game,
perspective?
maybe, or just a Rodon game like before the Bayonetta games. Not really an origin story, because I feel like Rodon's one of those characters where he's better left without us ever actually getting a peek into any of it.
Because we know he
Where the
has
more
crazy
they
devil forms and
explain, the
stuff.
less cool it is.
Yeah, I can see that. What's this game called again? The Little Witch in the Forest with a cat horse? Cat horse! I love it! I always forget the title of this one. I just... Lost Demon is what I've been calling it.
Yes!
But the art style is so freaking good. That's what it reminds me of. Okami.
Yeah.
Okami was another one that had a great freaking art style.
I feel like they could do another game like this that would be amazingly fun,
Oh yeah.
following
Jean?
Luca.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly, where you fuck up everything.
That would be
Well,
not
not
fun.
fuck up everything, but you trip in random places and whatnot, just like him.
That would be funny as hell, actually.
Yeah.
I would play a Luca game. I wasn't sure about Luca at the start of Bayo 1, because I was like, okay, yeah, cheesy womanizer reporter. But he got a bunch of fun character development as the games went.
I liked Luca's character in 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it in 3.
3 was weird.
But, we're talking about a Luca from a different universe. He's
Yep.
not the same Luca we're used to.
Right.
So, I have to step back and go, okay, I don't like him, but it's not... Even though they fucked up his character, it's not that they really fucked up his character, it's he's in a different universe. You have to come up with a different version of him.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you got Fake King Luca, you got Werewolf Luca, and you got all the hybridized Luca nonsense, which was fun.
Yeah.
That was probably the part I was most invested in, really, is Luca.
Yeah.
Which is kind of strange.
I was more invested in following Cereza, like, every time she almost caught her mom and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, is our Bayo 3 Bayo Cereza?
Bayo 3 is... Bayo 1, 2, and 3 are Cereza.
We sure?
Yes.
I could have sworn we watched...
Jean calls them Cereza.
Right, okay.
They're all Cereza in every universe.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing with Bayo 3 too is like...
That's why we're calling her Cereza
Cereza,
instead of Bayonetta, because Tryhard is also
Now
Bayonetta
Bayonetta,
because it's the family name. They just had to pull that shit.
I feel like marketing-wise it would be in the Origin series, even if it doesn't necessarily go that far back. Just something that focuses on Rodon before he and Cereza ever met.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Exactly. Not... What I was talking about was, like, actually, like, deep into the history of Rodon, like, how or why he came out of the demon world, or what he really is, like, what his position used to actually be, why he's so strong, stuff like that. Anything like that.
Wolf.
Whereas a game in the quote-unquote Origins series could just be, you know, following a couple days in his life.
Which would be pretty freaking exciting.
Some
I
side
think.
quests. Exactly, it'd be fun.
Oh.
Or like how he made the original Scarborough Fair set.
Mm-hmm.
Like how he got all the materials and shit for it.
I also love Arthur's comment. Bayo game that's just 16 continuous hours of Viola eating a ham sandwich. I feel like that's 100% what Bayo 4 is going to be, which is depressing. But anyway, focusing on the fun possibilities. Bayo creator has essentially said that there's 10 games he has in mind. Or
He's
something
got
like that.
Bayonetta planned. As long as he's got the go-ahead to continue making the game, he's at least got to Bayonetta 10 planned.
Yeah.
Already planned out, like storyboarded.
Which is wild. Which, you know what? All the power to that guy.
Well, maybe not storyboarded, but rough idea of story taken down.
Like, I don't know if this game particularly counts in his mind's eye as a Bayonetta game or not.
Yeah, that's one of those things I wasn't sure if... But I don't count this as a Bayonetta game. It's not titled as a Bayonetta game.
It was
It's
very
a
purposeful about
Bayonetta
that.
universe game, and
Which
it was
is-
very specifically titled as such.
Which is super interesting.
Exactly.
Because if that's the case, we might get more of these Bayonetta universe games, which would be awesome.
Yeah. The Bayonetta universe games are probably, like, the best thing for the series
At this
at the
moment,
moment.
yeah. I mean, we have no idea what he's got planned. Japanese storylines can be wild. Like, take frickin' FF15, for example. What a daring freaking move on that storyline. Here's your evil guy at the beginning of the game. Go not. Well, actually, I can't even say that because the FF games have been doing that a lot. Like, since 7, I haven't played the older ones, so I don't know. You had, you know, big bad evil guy from jump. Like, we knew about Sephiroth before you even leave Midgard, I think? Yeah, because he kills Rufus. Or no, he kills President Shinra.
Huh.
So you meet him right before you leave Midgard. That kind of
That
sets up
just
the whole thing.
reminds me how pissed off you got at me
You
for-
slayed the Midgard Zolom
for...
without grinding, mind you.
I didn't beat the Midgar Zolom,
Yes, you
by
did.
the way.
You killed
I
it.
cheesed it.
You killed it.
No.
You
I
did-
cheesed it. I ran across the desert without actually beating
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right. You freaking skipped it, and then you ran back and killed it.
Later.
You dick. Like, oh, you have to get a chocobo to get past the Midgard Zolom, and this freaking boy.
Oh yeah, the movie version.
Movie version?
The movie.
Oh, what is it called? Bloody Fate or whatever? Wasn't the movie just like a rehash?
Something like that. If I remember right, because it doesn't stick in my head, which is really means it wasn't all that great. Because I remember,
I'll check them out.
yeah, I remember most things. Bayo Bloody Fate basically, I think, covered Bayonetta 1 the game
Basically, yeah.
from my memory, but there's no slot for that in my memories. It's just not there.
Actually made twice.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they called the
Huh.
first set night, it
Really?
broke, and then she got Scarborough Fair.
Yeah, the anime adaptation of the first game, yeah.
Okay.
Brand does feel like a 10-game series, something like Mega Man actually fits because the formula and stories are so simple, unlike the fleshed out stories of things like Bayo or DMC. That's fair. Like, things like Mega Man are really not easy by any
You
means.
gonna free that wisp?
Yeah, I realized. But, like, the formula of fighting the specified number of Mavericks every time.
Look at all those nails.
You're welcome.
Oh, right. Does that number change?
I don't know.
How many seconds is that? Hang on, I'm gonna nerd for a second. So, 34...
1,506,250
Times
divided
4.
by 60, then divided by 60, then divided by 24.
Stand by. Divided by 60. Divided by 60. Divided by 24. It's 400 days! Almost. It's 399 days, 0.377894. I wonder if that has any significance, actually. I'm gonna stop doing that now. Cool. Oh, did he run back into the jar? Why?
He might have just dicked off entirely.
He might have. Weren't Mavericks part of the Mega Man X series? Yes. A game I have, or a game series I've unfortunately only played the first game to any sort of completion. Alright. This is why we break jars.
So, essentially, yes, she was right. Got it.
Okay. There are multiple Mega Man series.
Mega
yeah,
Man
I
X
know.
series.
The one that I feel like I kind of remember, it's not Mega Man X, is the N64 version, which I'll admit, I don't know if it's actually...
Did you just fuck up Dire Fox?
I did. Oh,
Got it.
God, I hate these ones so freaking much. Cheshire, come here. Where's the next one? Not up here, okay. Try this again.
You gotta find the other ones
Mega Man
first.
Legends. It has a sequel, but that was only on PlayStation. Okay. Wait, I can't... I have to move that other part, don't I?
Fish train, yes.
That should be good, right?
Maybe. How you gonna get up there?
Pick it up from the back?
Nope.
No. Okay, this one has a ramp. Alright.
That's because you pressed the button on the top of it.
Ah.
So you probably have to move that backwards all the way until it stops. Get up on it, press the button,
Oh my god, Cheshire.
and then move it forward.
Move it backwards?
Yeah. There's a hook on the back of it too, Dire Fox.
Oh. So there is.
Okay, so maybe not as far as it goes.
Does this trap me though?
Yes. Wait, can you walk around it just a little? Towards us, yeah.
Yes, okay, we're good. Mega Man Legends is honestly goated. I don't know. I would not know. That... I did this wrong. Didn't I?
Well, yes, but it works.
I want to get Sray's up there.
Yeah, you can back it up more. And no, you don't need to get Cereza up there yet.
Not yet.
You need him up there to jump on the button.
Oh, frick. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Okay, so now we press the buttons, and now we gotta take the freaking carrots back. Forgot I'm Gen Z. I don't understand some of that language anymore. Like, it's supposedly English? Wait, how do I... Wrong button. Alright, so... I feel like we get this particular treasure, and then I
Not
need to...
English, Dire Fox, it's slang.
Slang, and...
Slang generally will not stay.
Generally.
Some of it does wind up being English later.
I don't know.
Like corny.
Corny slang?
Corny is slang that is official English language.
Really? Oh, okay. At least, thankfully, that didn't have to make me do all sorts of crazy
Corny
nonsense.
entered the English language in like 1920.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. I don't know why I thought otherwise.
I believe.
I did not press the button in the right area. Here we go.
Cool.
Sweet. Got some money. that I never use. Alright, Cheshire, come back. We need to find that save point. Which was... One thing I'll always remember at this point is how the battle music hits completely differently in the fight versus Teodoro Bruno. Why did I call it Teodoro? Theodore Bruno, giant robot in the junkyard. For some reason, hardware limitations of the N64 cause the theme to play more slowly than it does on the PlayStation. And that change to the music gives Theodore Bruno a far more imposing aura. That sounds amazing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that save point? Right next to me somewhere.
Down.
Down?
Maybe?
Yep, it's right here. Why did I press the button? Alright, you know what, we're gonna handle that next time. We're just gonna save now and find somebody to raid. But yeah, none of them... Well, no, Goofy existed. Alright, save...
What are you talking about, Goofy?
The word Goofy existed. Same with Corny, as you addressed.
Yeah.
Let's see, who is live right now?
Goofy, Corny, Goofy, and Dingle are all
Dingle might
English or older slang. What just happened?
What happened?
You had a follow, I believe? You had, Kool-Aid Man.
Kool-Aid Man. Yeah, that's the follow. Let me go back. Hang on, Stream Manager. Oh my god, work.
But yeah,
Celiance, I appreciate you.
Corny slang.
Good job, Wolf, on spotting that. Thanks for the follow.
Goofy,
Hope
I'm
to
not
see you again.
positive is used to be slang. Dingle, I'm pretty sure is an actual just English word.
Let's see. I don't know what red tape is. Zen's playing Three Houses. Again.
I
There's
think
a
you
lot
actually
of
had
folk
another
song.
one of another follow much earlier in the stream that we barely missed.
You sure? Let
I'm
me
not
check again.
positive.
I don't want to forget people. No.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll be back on next Wednesday, so
Yeah,
unfortunately I can only do once a week streams.
It's every Wednesday.
What, 7
roughly
EST?
roughly 6:37 p.m. To about 8:30, 9 p.m.
My phone's
every
having a freaking
yeah
giggle.
every Wednesday afternoon, Eastern Standard Time because
Yes.
we're in Pennsylvania.
Since it's one of those cringiest kids but laughed stuff like yeah, that sounds about right, unfortunately. Alright. Try again, phone. There we go. Now we can find somebody to raid properly. I have been on a Northgard kick like freaking crazy, and that person is French, so I'm not understanding a word they say, so let's continue. We were just talking about Ori and the Blind Forest.
There's actually people playing Shadow of the Colossus right now?
Oh yeah! That
Well,
game
I
is
know the game is great,
Yeah,
and
fair.
it's a cult classic legend to hit, but
Let's see.
like I was a little surprised.
Australian man is playing Ori and the Blind Forest. Let's see. I don't know what that word is. I like
What,
to
you
try
mean
to raid...
XOXO? That's not a word.
No. The one up further up. Alright, where's Australian guy? There you are. I like to try to raid new people every once in a while. And I know I raided the real Warbeard last time. I think we raided him a couple times now, so I don't want to oversaturate people.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm if I remember right, I'm sure he greatly appreciated it.
Oh yeah, he's really chill to hang out with, which is why I would raid him again. But I try not to do back to back,
Yeah.
just because I like to try to find new people and all that fun stuff, support other small streamers like ourselves. So let's go hang out with Mr. Sag. I messed up. There we go. Awesome sauce. So yeah. Oh, he's playing on hard difficulty too. I don't know if that's the impossible one, where you only get one life. There's an Ori and the Blind Forest category that is just awful.
Yeah.
Or no, it's 0 deaths, where you die, but you don't get the achievement for having no deaths. So what people do is they have 2 save slots. They'll run a dungeon over and over and over again, until they can do it with no deaths, go back to their other save file, do it, so on. I did that up until the first dungeon and gave up. Because the freaking waterfall level is freaking crazy. Celiance, it was a pleasure meeting you. Arthur, always a joy to hang out. Duo is asleep. Sonic, I'm assuming, is also asleep.
Pleasure meeting you, Celiance.
Indeed. So, we have plenty of this game to go, it seems like. Like, it's probably not on the long side, I'm just playing it very slowly.
Oh yeah.
Which,
Put the controller down, or hold the controller for a half an hour talking about the universe.
that's pretty much what
Makes
these...
things go slow.
This game in particular is prone to doing that. I guess because it's a bit slower in general?
Yes.
I guess? I don't know. Let's go raid Mr. Sag and see what he's all about. Until later, people, it's a pleasure to meet you as well. Appreciate it. Until next time, friendos!
Bye.